What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 2. And yesterday, I posted a video of my first time fighting Hatterax ever. And even though that video happened sometime late last year in 2023, there are still some people that are surprised that I have never fought Hatterax before in my life. However, considering the timeline of events with how the Commander Crackhorde DLC...
Oh, I need a pick-me-up. Get me some Iridium, will ya?
...released prior to Borderlands 3, 5 some odd years after the last released Headhunter pack. Looking at the comment section of my video, it seems like I'm not the only one that played this DLC once, didn't really care for it, and never continued any further after completing the story. So today, I thought it would be a fun idea to run down a list of everything wrong with the Commander Lilith DLC. Lilith's long-ass neck. I know this seems nitpicky, but I mean, if you're gonna make a DLC with the main character's namesake in the title, it seems kind of important to at least get the character's model right? Right? Vaughn. No. Just no. Gearbox, stop trying to make Vaughn happen. It's just not gonna happen. Gearbox taking this poser from Hyperion and injected him into the bandit life, and then him trying to impose rules and structure from within is a perfect illustration of Gearbox trying to fit in with their own community and being rejected as such throughout the years. The fact that Gearbox expects us to embrace Vaughn as an NPC while ignoring the community's overwhelming love and outcry of support for Loaderbot as at least an NPC is the ultimate how do you do, fellow kids, in Borderlands 2. The back burner. The fact that Gearbox pulled the plug on the pre-sequel, which led to shutting down 2K Australia, and then years later taking the work that 2K Australia previously done on Luxie's Space Adventure off of the back burner and adopted it into a half-baked DLC for Borderlands 2, and then naming the new social space as such. Seems like not only a big fuck you to all the developers that worked on the pre-sequel, but everybody that bought the pre-sequel. Because the Commander Lilith DLC did nothing to help Borderlands 2, and could have done everything to help the end game of the pre-sequel. The map design. Ew. Somebody got Borderlands 3 all up in my Borderlands 2. Which is going to be pretty much a recurrent theme from here on out. In anticipation for Borderlands 3's release, Gearbox decided to try and inject some Borderlands 3 DNA into Borderlands 2. And it just doesn't work at all. There are long stretches of nothing in between missions, constant backtracking through areas without anything interesting along the way. And without Borderlands 3's ability to instantly fast travel anywhere on the map, regardless if you're at a fast travel, it really foreshadows a lot of the questionable design choices Gearbox would make with Borderlands 3's environment. Uranus. And I'm not talking about your butthole. They take Saturn, who's one of the biggest fuck yous in Borderlands 2, with him being unslaggable and having no critical hit points. And then they turn him into a pushover boss that could be farmed easily for legendaries and pearls. Once again, just illustrating that Gearbox doesn't get it when it comes to Borderlands balance. There's nothing wrong with Saturn being a challenging fight. It's just that the fight comes with little to no reward, while Uranus feels like a participation trophy in comparison. The endgame changes to Borderlands 2. Fast and easy guaranteed loot midget spawns, increased tubby spawn rates, easy legendary and pearl farming with Uranus, a raid boss that can be killed in seconds with a fire conference call and B shield combo, and an increase in legendary drop rates, are all things Gearbox nerfed or tried nerfing during Borderlands 2's life cycle. Years later, undone. Feels a bit too little, too late. Like a big delayed fuck you from Gearbox. And finally, the level scaling. Added in 8 new levels with 8 new skill points and 2 new overpowered levels sounds like an amazing addition on paper. Finally, Gearbox is going to rebalance the endgame of Borderlands 2 after all these years. Nope. They just tacked the levels on without testing the raid bosses at max level, leading to Borderlands 2's already mess of an endgame level scaling to now be downright actually factually broken with the addition of Commander Lilith's DLC. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you really thumb up on a video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. Now, there's plenty more that I can go into with this DLC. And trust me, we will be going into that. However, I feel like those issues are such on a larger scale that they deserve their own videos, and possibly even a community call to action to try and get some very well-needed changes to the endgame of Borderlands 2 before Borderlands 4 comes out. Because one of my biggest pet peeves is that after Borderlands 3 released, I couldn't even go back to Borderlands 2 for the longest time because of my lack of desire to refarm all my gear at level 80 OP10 just for the end game to be a broken mess. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. My name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.